This is PowerLink. Just going to give you a little idea of what we do every day and what things look like for us, and some of the difference I've seen between what we're doing and the old system. Some things we like that hasn't changed. So this is your find and sell. You can open as many PowerLink windows as we want. So let's see if I'm working on something in the middle of a ticket, and then somebody runs something online, I'll just jump over and check it out. Let me switch back to where we were at. You can see there's quotes, work orders, delivery tickets, invoicing, and the find and sell looks the same no matter where you're working at. So here's what find and sell will be. You don't have numbers anymore, you just move your cursor and hit enter, and it's a little bit quicker. And here's Eden. You can see Stokes is on top. Previous orders. You can pull up a ticket right there, take a look at it, get all the information off of it. Go right back to where we were. Another thing you can do in here is, say we're looking for every Taurus transmission we have, instead of pecking away at the keyboard looking for 1s, 02s, we can sort all of our transmissions by make. So we have 04, 01, 02, 98, go down to disable. 43, 2099. We can sort it by model name or year. If we want to look for all of our 96 or 97 transmissions, Chevy trucks, something like that. There's a 97 S10. So we can also sort these by age, whichever we see fit. We can find parts by location. And you can look for a motor with a 2.4 in the notes or whatever you need to do. Also, if your customer gives you a VIN number, you can put that VIN in right here and decode it, and look for parts right off of the VIN. If you get your ID numbers off a computer or something the customer has on the phone, we can type that in here, and then it'll give you the Highlander number and go right to it. So let's find an example. I'll type in my customer's computer ID or whatever they have. Right there, we're done. So I don't have to jump around through a bunch of different windows. And it brings back to another point. If you're looking at send your guy out with a piece of paper for some doors. Let me find a couple. Alright, let's just do this. I have a bunch of cars showing the same parts. I print this paper out, give it to my man. He goes out, comes back. This is missing, that's missing, or whichever. So we'll just go in. I can delete it, change notes, change the location, change the price and everything right there, and then go ahead and select what part I want to write my ticket. I don't need to go through a bunch of menus and all that nonsense. So your salespeople can change your notes and whatever when they come back, and just keep everything up to date. Also, quotes. We talked about customers jumping around between yards, trying to beat prices. So let's find something you're showing. There we go. I'll go ahead. I'm in delivery tickets right now. I'm just going to jump back to quotes. Right there. It'll hit that button, pulls up the last thing I looked at. Write a quote and I'm done. So this should work well, between stores or whatever. Like to keep quotes in the system, you look that thing up again. It's right there. See, this guy was quoted 550 on the 23rd. You can write whatever notes you need to up here. 75 core, whatever. Where's that? Alright, quotes. Let's do locate real quick. Locate's pretty quick. Let me see, right there it is. So there's really no need for a ton of exchange partners. We still keep some. Right now there are 10. And we can organize who comes up first. Obviously Stokes first, and Kings and whatnot. So when you look something up, get your exchange partners. You can organize who's the first ones you see. Sometimes this is full of parts, so it'll be a little buried. What else? Another quick feature I like on POWERLINK versus the old system is finding old orders. You can search orders with any information you have. Say somebody's not in the office right now, it's my calls. Well, I give Joni an order on a transmission, and I don't remember who brought it in or whichever. So I can find every order she gave away for a transmission this month. There they are. Or another thing that happens a little more frequently lately is you guys brought me a transmission and it's no good and everything else, so I'll put the name of the shop in, let's just say, and so here's all the shops I sold a transmission to in January. I start with an N. So if there's no ticket in there, we may not have sold them a transmission. So here lately we've had a lot of people saying you sold us this or that, and I don't have a ticket in front of me or whatever, so we'll look it up, and hey, I don't have any record of it being sold to you. Maybe I'll check and see if I gave the order to somebody else coming to that shop. And here lately we hear a lot of people saying, "Oh, never mind, it wasn't you." So I can look up tickets by who wrote them. I can look them up, by the customer PO number, my stock number, any information I need. I can find a ticket right away. So I can see how many KOs somebody wrote, or who they're writing them to, or whichever. And this stuff comes in handy a lot. So what else? And another neat feature of POWERLINK and what we do every day is our pictures. A customer comes in here and needs a wheel for whatever. So there's a gaggle of wheels here, and sit here and try and explain all of them, especially if they're standing at the counter. We'll just pull up pictures and poke you back and forth, or if I need to, I can copy these into an email and email them to them, or whatever we need to do. And again, with the sorting, a customer comes in here and asks me, "You got any 3 series, or you got any 5 series? You got this or that?" I can. I'm not sure where I was at. We just got 2 orders here, so I'm going to blow through them here and write the tickets. 6-cylinder motor. You'll see these price suggestions coming up. This is based on part search, how long it's been in inventory, all these things. So this motor's been in here quite a while, 1100 days. For whatever reason, it's telling me a good price. Everybody's higher than me in Eden, but it's still here. So I'll take us to Marty's. Ticket. Tell my guys to pull this one. Also finding customers, much easier. You can very basic, very general. You can do a little bit of information and find a customer. You can do city, state, zip code, a partial phone number, whatever information you have, and that'll give you a list and just go through it that way. So I didn't have a script or anything. I was just trying to give you a little idea of what PowerLink looks like, what we go through every day. So it's probably a little jumbled. If you have any specific questions, jot them down and send them to me, and we'll get it out on the make another video. Alright.